This won't take long.
You'll pay for that. What's the matter? Come on!
Enough.
Yeah. 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 Hey, get out of it. No place for life. Get out of here! Down! Learn how to ride a horse, idiot! Be off, I say! Be gone from here! Get out, you bastard, or I shan't hold back!
Hey, what are you playing at here?
I warned you, you cur!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What are you? This is my world. I'll kick your ass out of here.
Bring it.
Is that the best you can do? I'm gonna... Dead. Gone weak at the knees, have you? What's the matter? Come on!
Bring it on.
Your end is nigh. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kurwa!
Who's the...
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
I'll slay you for that. You'll get one. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Damn!
What have we got here? Entertainment. Great. Who's there?
I'll slaughter you.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm honored that
The Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
Greetings.
I'd like to enroll.
All right.
Of course.
And I need to know.
I've got plenty of.
Good. Take care.
The first combatant will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sarate Kubla, who will measure his skills against MyLifeFrAiur, a man-at-arms from Sir Divish of Townburg's garrison. Welcome, our warriors! And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields. The combatant who emerges victorious from the first round is Henry of Skalitz. Change weapons for the second bout. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
See here.
he shall proceed to the next. Meeting face to face in this round will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sarratze Kubla. And his adversary will be Stephen of Dvorets, spearman in the company of Sarratze Kubla. Welcome, our warriors. And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Had enough? God. The combatant who emerges victorious from the first round is Henry of Skalitz. And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield. As victor in this round, he shall proceed to the next. Entering the arena now will be Bowman Richard from the garrison of Sir Divish of Tamburg, who will measure his skills against Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radze Kubla. Let us wish the combatants luck. All is prepared for the first duel. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Emerges victorious from the first. And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield. We have a victor in the second duel. He is Henry of Scalets. Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Ratai tourney, for which we all owe gratitude to Sahanash of Laipa. All glory to the victor, Henry of Scalets, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Radzik Kobila. His prize will be given to him by our gracious Sahanash.
You did it in the end, Henry.
I certainly am.
May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah. Great.
Fresh bread.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you.
I am at your... May the Lord watch over you.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
God's sake. Take care.
Can we do something?
Aye. May the Lord watch over you.
I'd like to.
See now. Have a look
Bait
at these
goods fresh from the
cucumbers.
oven.
They'll
Come
take
and
very
get
long
them.
winter. Buy them before someone else does.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
What's happening, sir?
Uncle Sahanush sent for me. No doubt he wants to give me another ear bashing about the error of my...
What has it got to do with me?
Plenty. You're in it with me ever since that hunt.
All right, we should get going then, shouldn't we, Sir Hans? The sooner we get it over...
I suppose so. Right away. I put some of my old clothes in a trunk for you. I don't want you making me look bad in front of Hanush. But I see it wasn't necessary. You look as smart as any courtier.
Thanks. I'll try my best.
So I see. But you can come and get those clothes later anyway. They're a little worn, but they're as fine as anything you'll get in the county.
Well, my ward and his, what shall we say, chaperone.
Uncle.
My lord?
I hope we haven't dragged you away from anything too important.
Not at all, Uncle. We
like
were just...
boozing and whoring, for instance.
Uncle, I can...
Perhaps you were busy, causing mayhem in the middle of the night and beating up my subjects.
No, it wasn't... Henry and I were just...
Henry's as big a fool as you are. But he's not my ward, thank Christ. What the hell do the pair of you think you're doing? There are people in this fiefdom who work from dawn to dusk to put food on their tables, and on yours, may I remind you. And then they look at you, Hans, their lord and master, and see a drunken layabout. That fellow you beat up last night was a guard, a new guard on the town watch. And he couldn't report for duty this morning because of his injuries. I had the bailiff here complaining, and could I tell him what I really think about this whole sorry affair? Of course not. That would demean me. And you too. So I had to sit gaping like a stuffed owl and listen to his grievances. Maybe you think because you're the lord here you can get away with anything. But you're sadly mistaken, you blockhead. A lord remains a lord only as long as he commands the loyalty of his subjects. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you the folk here are not exactly enchanted at the prospect of having you in charge. That was the last straw, Capon. One more of your escapades and I'll send you to your mother in Polnar. For all I care, she can dress you up like a wench and marry you off to some Hungarian.
Uncle, that arson... Archibald tried to murder me. What was I to do?
Oh, don't exaggerate. Well, I'm hardly surprised after you molested his girl and humiliated him.
I was only...
Oh, don't whine, for heaven's
sorry.
sake. It's about time you started taking some responsibility. I have a job for you. Maybe that will keep you out of mischief. Sir Milota of Oleshna has turned up here. Do you know him?
Isn't he Sir Bernard's cousin?
He is. He came here with the remnants of his retinue to seek refuge. He's seriously wounded.
What happened to him, sir?
His fortress Oleshna was attacked by one Wulfrin of Camburg. Milotta pursued him almost as far as Neuhof and engaged with him. Unfortunately, the skirmish didn't end well for Milotta.
Wolflin of Camberg, that name is familiar.
Yeah, he's kin to the Oleshna lords, too. A cousin of Bernard's and Milotta's. Their family affairs are a little complicated. None of my business, of course. I just wish they'd found somewhere else to thrash out their differences.
What do you want us to do, sir?
Go and see Bernard in the courtyard. He got a report that Wolflin pillaged some other farms around Neuhof, and he's putting a squad together to ride against him. Mind your step, though. It's a family affair. After all, maybe more to it than meets the eye. The important thing is to get that damn scavenger out of the domain. If possible, without bloodshed. I can't afford to lose any men over this business. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Very well, Uncle.
Get to work, then.
Hey, Henry's got to see us.
Well, Henry, it cost me a lot of effort, but it seems I've finally succeeded in making a half-decent warrior out.
So, what do you think about that?
Old Hanush is right about one thing. It's time to stop chasing wenches and start chasing bandits. It'll be a bit of excitement for a change.
I agree. I was worried you'd be upset after Sir Hanish's speech.
Why would I? I finally have a chance to show Uncle what I can do. I can't wait. We'll ride there, hack those bastards to pieces, and celebrate with a good drink in the evening.
But Sir Hanish said we should get them out of the fiefdom without bloodshed if we can.
And how else do you suppose we can do that?
With diplomacy?
You can't parley with criminals. That would just damage Uncle's reputation. Every lowlife would think he could rob him without fear of reprisal. Enough talk. Let's mount up. Goodbye. The Lord be praised.
Sir Hans, I heard something about...
Yes, Hanush has decided to revive the tourney at the Upper Castle. It's only a bit of entertainment for commoners. A few fellows on foot bashing each other with various weapons.
Oh, you don't seem like your usual cheerful self, sir. Anything wrong?
Yes, blast it. Hanush was on my back about what I'd do all day, so I told him I was busy dealing with very important knightly matters. I said I was training my future page in combat, initiating him into the art of swordsmanship and other battle skills.
I didn't know you had a page.
Well, that's just the thing. I don't. It was just something I made up on the spot to get him off my back. And it seems I was a bit too convincing. Now, Uncle wants my imaginary page to demonstrate what he's learnt in the tourney.
I can see how that could be a bit awkward.
That's putting it mildly. The old man is like a dog with a bone. He'll never let go. Unless... Yes, now I think of it. I'll tell Hanush I was training you. All you have to do is enter the tourney, batter the fuck out of all the other peasants, and everyone will be happy. Except for the losers, of course.
Well, I suppose I can handle a few fellows one at a time. All right, then.
Of course you can. You have to put up some coin to enter, though. Naturally, I'll pay for that. Go and see the tournament master. You'll find him somewhere around the upper cut. Run along now. And don't let me down, Henry. Remember, you have to demonstrate you've been trained by a master.
Your wish is my command.
Excellent. Afterwards, we'll drink to your glorious deeds. God be with you.
So did I. There was a raid on one of the farms nearby.
These are evil times.
Sir Melota looks pretty sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking bandits. I'd much rather do battle with other nobles.
Why? Bandits are easier to defeat, aren't they?
Maybe. When you're face to face with them. But those sneaky fuckers are always hiding somewhere in the woods like animals. With the nobles, you know where you are. They have rules.
Sir Hanish sent me, Captain. I'm to join your mission. And Sir Hans, too.
And mount up, youngster, and we'll move out. Lord Capon, when we get there, I'd like you to...
You can forget about that, Bernard. I'm not going there. Hanish said to handle things like that, and handle it I will.
Yeah.
I know what you meant, Captain. Forget it.
Very well, Your Grace.
Listen, Bernard. About this robber. I heard some rumors.
About his being a relative of mine, Melota's?
Something like that.
We have the same great-grandfather, Urban, Baron of Oleshna. Wolfen belongs to a distant branch of my family, which, well, let's just say they bring no honor to our name.
But I heard Wolfen of Camberg was hanged somewhere in Silesia after plundering the bishop's estates.
I heard the same, only, well, I'm sure you've heard what they say about the Camberg branch of my family.
That they're cursed. Now, Bernard, don't you think I'm a little old for fairy tales?
Think what you like, but I heard it from my grandfather, and he never paid attention to old wives' tales.
I meant no offense, Captain. Well, tell me all about it, then. After all, there's no smoke without fire, and I never heard about the Camberg man from a member of the family.
Very well. At home, we always spoke in whispers about our Camberg relatives. When Wolfen's father, Wilhelm, came to visit, I'm almost ashamed to say it.
You can rely on my discretion, Captain. Carry on.
Well, the servants were so afraid of him that they went and hid in the barn. Father had them whipped. Even then, they wouldn't go near Wilhelm. They were afraid he'd cursed them. I couldn't blame them.
Why's that?
Wilhelm's face was so badly disfigured, folk would cross themselves when they saw him. I was afraid of him myself as a boy.
Was he wounded in war?
No, he was born that way. See, his mother, Countess Barbara of Hogwitz, didn't want to marry Wilhelm's father, my grandfather's brother. She never wanted to bear his children. So, she fell pregnant. They say she went to a witch to get rid of the child. Only she ended up having quintuplets. Can you imagine it? 5 babes born in one night?
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. 4 of them didn't live till dawn. Only the 5th survived. He was disfigured. Wilhelm. They say the witch cheated her. And instead of getting rid of the child, she put the devil's seed inside her.
Good Lord, how dreadful.
Well, Wilhelm carried that with him his whole life. When his own wife was in childbed, he had 7 friars kneeling in her chamber day and night. It didn't stop the rumors, though. When his son, Wolfen, was born, he looked normal enough, but he turned out to be as wild as a stray tomcat.
It seems he hasn't grown out of it.
You're right about that. A few years ago, Wolfen went off to Poland, and Wilhelm got worse and worse. He cursed everything and everyone in his path, starting throwing crockery at the servants. He was on his deathbed. He sent for a priest, not just to give him the last rites, because they were afraid the devil would come out of him and possess someone else. Then later, Wolfen turned up, even though he was supposed to be dead for years. Your folk said he was dead. That wouldn't stop the devil's spawn.
Sweet Jesus.
Whoa!
It sounds a lot more
Slow down.
convincing coming from you than the stories my nurses used to tell me.
Midison, sir.
How are we supposed to deal with
I
a
sent
monster
them to
like
scout
that?
ahead.
Those bastards will pay for this.
They most certainly will. Let's go. We have to make camp. Hamlin, we'll take 2 men and come back here later. I won't have Vitus and Cyril left as crow meat.
Yes, Captain.
Mother of God.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Mother of God. What?
Who are you?
What?
Yeah.
Well, I never.
Hey,
Watch what you're doing. There's people walking here.
Mother.
What's going on there?
What's that? Hey.
Hey, who's that? Who's that? Hey.
Hey! Well, I never.
God save you.
What do we do now?
First, we have to find out where those Horsons are holed up. According to the reports, they raided a few farms around here. So someone should go to those places and find out what they can. You should do it, Henry. My men would probably just start.
All right, Captain. I'll do that.
One is uphill from Neuhoff, right by the woods. One here above the woods by the crossroads, directly north from our camp. Good luck, then.
yeah.
Captain Bernard sent me. It's about...
Well, they came, took everything they could, and rode off again. I don't know what else I can tell you.
We're trying to catch up with that gang, so I need to hear every detail you can tell me.
What do you want to know?
How many of them were there?
2 or 3. I'm not sure. My head's still in a spin.
Which way did they go?
I don't know. I wasn't watching. My husband made me hide indoors, and I only saw them through the window.
So your husband was outside?
Yes, he tried to parley with them.
What did they take?
Not much. We haven't a pot to piss in, which I told them in no uncertain terms as soon as they came here.
So you're telling me they came here, you told them there was nothing worth taking, and they just rode off again, without further ado?
More or less.
But just a while ago, you told me you were indoors the whole time.
Yes, I was. Mostly.
So were you inside or outside? Did you talk to them or not?
Well, like I say, it was confusing. I don't remember much.
Let's get one or two things straight. I'm here under orders from Captain Bernard, and that robber baron who came here crippled his cousin and killed 2 of his men.
What's that got to do with me?
Just so you know, the captain is very keen to see justice done, and it would not be wise to obstruct him.
My God, what have I done to deserve this?
So, what really happened here?
First, promise me you'll get rid of them.
That's exactly what I'm here for.
They came a few days ago, took a pig and a sack of apples. We put up no resistance. I noticed one of them had an injured leg, so I offered to treat it for him.
That was very Christian of you, considering they came to rob you.
All I cared about was that they wouldn't kill us.
Go on. What happened then?
They rode off, and I prayed we'd seen the last of them. Only the same evening, they came back again. One of them had been wounded, and they wanted me to take a look at him. They gave me some coin and took me to their camp. And in the morning I came home again.
So you know where they're camped? I'd like you to lead me there.
I won't go to their camp, no. But I know of a place where you'll have a good view of it.
That'll do me.
Take care. I'm not going any further. If they saw me, I'd be done for. The camp's not far away in this direction.
Thanks. And don't worry, I'll deal with those bastards.
I pray you do.
Looks like I found it. I better get back and report to Captain Bernard.
Who's that?
What?
The answer to my...
Get over here! Bring it on! Raise the arm! Watch out! To arms! Get over here!
Got here. Entertainment. Great.
Hey, all of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
Gone weird.
God damn!
You
could have happened.
Get over here! Gonna enjoy this. Hey, all of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Come here, little fella.
To arms! Get over here!
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
What?
You call that combat? Alarm!
Oh, dear
You're dead.
Come here, Lily Liver. What's the...
I'm going to enjoy this.
All right, enough. I give up. You hear?
I'm over.
Giving up already? Who are you? The answer to...
Christ, what a fright. For a moment, I thought you were lugging a good Christian on your back. I'm glad to see you.
Wolflin's already dead.
Are you serious? How do you know?
That's easy. I killed him myself.
But what happened?
Well, I figured if Wolflin was dead, his gang would disband. So, I killed him.
Jesus Christ! Are you mad, Henry? You went there on your own?
Yes.
Right. Well, I suppose I should go and see for myself. You better ride to Ratai and report to Sir Hanush. He won't believe his ears.
Yes, Captain. Tell me, Captain, how come this Wolflin is...
They say blood's thicker than water, but sometimes I wonder.
So what's the cause of your conflict with Wolflin?
Nothing in particular. Just that he's a ruffian, a treacherous bastard.
How do you mean, Kurt?
Like I said, Wolflin's grandfather married Countess Barbara of Hogwitz. She didn't want to, only instead of getting...
What, all at the same time?
I'd like to...
Certainly.
I'd like...
Oh. Now, see you later. Back trouble?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
I have news from the camp, Sir Hanush.
Speak.
Unfortunately, we couldn't avoid a skirmish.
Where's Hans? I hope he's not...
There's no need to worry, my lord. Lord Capon's alive and well. Lord Capon is busy celebrating.
So you succeeded?
Wolflin is dead, and his men routed. Captain Bernard and the others are hunting them down in the woods right now.
By God, that's excellent news. I must say, Henry, after all that's happened recently, I'm glad something finally turned out well.
So am I, sir.
And I think you deserve to be rewarded for your efforts.
Thank you, sir.
Farewell.
Yeah.
Sir, I met the parish priest of Uj.
I should say, rumor has it. They say he made a living, and then he's... Henry! Just the man I...
What's the problem?
The Archbishop's vicar has come to Uzhitz. I don't know why exactly, but the rumor...
What should I do?
Firstly, find out why he's really here. He might truly be on the hunt for heretics, which wouldn't be good news. Or it's equally possible...
I understand.
The best thing for me and all concerned would be for him to pack his bag.
And how can I,
No, of course not. But if you can make him believe there's nothing to find here, he'll be off in no time. So tell him I've sent you to assist him.
I understand. And my time...
Indeed.
Very well. I'll get going.
Good luck, lad. And be careful. Clergymen are wily, we...
I'll be careful.
See you later.
Yeah.
God be with you, Henry.
My respects. Take care now.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
God be with you. Farewell.
I hope I can...
Farewell. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm interested in...
Of course.
What can I bet?
Let's keep it simple.
All right, why the hell not?
I'm glad to. A nice little wager.
Goodbye.
I've got something for you. I hope you won't need them, but just in case.
Thank you. I've got something that needs stitching up.
All right. I can't have you walk.